Fuck that shit, nigga. We here. It's the most wise Fleavelli, man. We gonna get into this Papoose shit. Oh, that's what I should have did. Yeah, I hate when I go live and then I realize, like, damn, I should have did some other shit real quick. Like, damn, I should have took care of a little of this on the back end. What the fuck is that? A highlight. Oh, I'll figure that out. Anyway, yeah, it's the most possible video. I'm over here if I can read another shit and all anyway, man, we gotta get into this motherfucking situation with motherfucking Remy Martin, Papoose, and all that. They been tweaking. I ain't even gonna lie. Papoose has been saying things about Remy. Remy been saying things about Pap. I want to get into how I feel about some of this. Before I start my motherfucking weekend, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna leave out a little bit of content. Um, and I really should have done this before I went live, but it's okay. I don't care about that anyway. Probably ain't nobody really in here like that. Anyway, it's the most wise Fear Valley, man. This here is Black Renaissance Podcast. We're gonna speak on this Remy and Papoose situation. Um, let's start with some of Remy's stuff, I believe. Well, Remy got a new video out. So earlier she did a little video or whatever where she's speaking about how she's basically been trying to break up with Papoose for a minute. How she's basically been let me add this to the screen real quick. Hold on, let me add the new video to the screen. Okay, so basically, she's been speaking about how she's been trying to break up with Papoose and all that, for 2 years or whatever. They've been going through like a lot of different things. How she's she's basically been. Let me let Remy break down some of the stuff herself. Matter of fact, let's go to the first video. Let's go to the old video first. Um, yeah, let's do that. Let's go to her first video where she was going in on Pap. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of see why my son Pap had to step out. That nigga like, nah, enough is enough of this shit. I ain't gonna lie. My son had to step out on her real quick. Yeah, let's go into this right here. Hold on. To this one really quick, and then we could really get into what she was talking about. Um, is it this one? Yeah, right here. Here we go.
Listen. I know what people care about. That man, he cares about what y'all think. I don't care about what y'all think. Like, not unfortunately, not trying to be funny. I appreciate my fans and people that are actually my fans and that love me. You
If
understand?
y'all want to join
But
the
I don't
stream
care
and
what
all
people
that,
think. Can't nobody with a revolving door on a coochie tell me I'm for the streets. I've been with the same man. I was with the same
if y'all want to join
man
the
for
stream,
almost 20
motherfucking link is
years.
over there. Y'all could
Can't
join.
nobody tell me I'm for the street and make me feel some type of
You know what I'm
way.
saying?
Are you crazy? Can't nobody tell me, oh, you fumbled it. It's so funny watching people like, you had a good husband. He's only had one wife. The only person that can tell y'all if he's a good husband or not. And when he was, I told y'all that. I don't need to be out here telling people you ain't this and you ain't got this and you ain't doing this and you ain't that. Whoever get you, they'll see. They'll see. I see one of these. She was like, she said there was others. Who are they? I want to know. Do your own homework.
That's hating, Remy. That was
Mm-mm.
some that was that I ain't gonna lie, that was a little shade right there. Like now you trying to allude to the fact that my son cheating on her. Like, come on. It looked like he doing Clarissa right.
Mm-mm.
Like it looked like Pappy looked
No.
like the type of guy
Well,
to
why
step
she
out on
outed me?
female.
Well, why she outed me? Because you loud. And
Cause
I
you
know
the
he
only
cares about
one.
his personal image and what people think. I needed that. I was being told, you want me out? You want me out? Call police. Call police. Call your brother. Call your brother. Like, what? I'm not calling nobody. I'm not calling nobody over here to try to get them. First of all, the people telling me to call, they got love for you. They look at you as family. Jason Lee, what? Nah, nah. I'm tired of anybody that I sit next to. Oh, that's her new boyfriend. Oh, she's on boyfriend number 4. How the fuck I'm gonna have a boyfriend where I have a lawyer?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I
And I think
have
that's a lie
a
right here. I'm not gonna lie
lawyer.
to you. I think that's a lie right there. I think that she is fucking with Millie. I think that she is fucking some of them people. I really do, because when Pap was speaking, and we're gonna get into Pap drink too, but when Pap was speaking and all that, or whatever the case may be, I am not gonna lie. Pap is saying like, yo, the rumors be true. Like we regular humans, like everybody else are the rumors be true. My fault. I just had to make sure that the sound and stuff was good and stuff like that, because I'll be using OBS and different
She
streaming
has
platforms.
been
Right now I'm on StreamYard,
retained
so
since
I could join.
last
I just
year.
wanted to make sure the audio was good.
Since
All right,
last year.
let's get back
Because the
into it.
original plan was like, you know what? You do what you want to do. I do what I want to do. We said we was gonna raise our daughter a certain way, you know. And we gonna figure out how to live in the same house and whatever. But then motherfuckers felt like they can control what I do, but do whatever they want to do. What niggas tried to do when it came to my event and make a fucking scene. If y'all really look back, this didn't come from me. I'm not pushed, Jason. I'm not pushed to the edge. I'm sitting on my
See, and
couch.
Pap speaks on that though. Pap actually spoke on the event. I'm gonna get into that too. He spoke on why he went to the event, and I think he said he went because the guy shook his hand or something like that. And he said when he went to the event, they was all lovey dovey. But I'm it's so much. It's like her dreams an hour, his dreams an hour. I'm trying to condense everything down, so I'm gonna try to get to like the most important part.
Waiting for the laundry people that come and pick up the laundry and wash it and fold it and bring it.
All right, you waiting for
I
your
don't
food
even know if
now.
they're
We
my
know you
kids
got
anymore
money,
because, you
Remy
know,
Ma. Okay,
all
cool.
of our other kids, they're grown. They're the same age as your girl. You know, they're
That's
the same
shade.
age. DJ was born in 95. She was born in
That's
96.
shady.
So I know how to deal with people of this
It's
age.
a little shady.
You understand?
Shady.
Like I'll be like, damn, like
the thing.
call me.
Fighting.
Like if you ever really want to have a hard time, I'm not even gonna bash nobody.
Sorry, baby.
I'll tell you the truth. Somebody said, "Oh, you." First of all, it's not about loving somebody, hating somebody, giving somebody. Oh, niggas got clout because of you. Listen, I know what I needed to do. There was
Papoose
no
does
way.
not have clout
It's
because
my
of
house
Remy
because I
Martin.
paid for it. All 1,000,000.3 whatever I paid in cash with my name on it only. So yes, you understand. And if you're the one,
See, all of that. See, when females say stuff like that, all of that is like she's been plotting. Oh, I paid for this all cash, my name only. It's like, but y'all married, so you didn't do that by yourself. You see, the thing is, a lot of y'all females get these things confused because like y'all make the money. Y'all think that y'all done it by yourself, and this is why this is a good topic to speak on with black love, and why a lot of black love does not work. There was this thing where they said where they had this little, it was a debate kind of with Ish, and I believe it was another person, and they're like, oh, females who are the breadwinners or whatever the case may be, a lot of times, and like when they're the breadwinners, obviously they act like the alpha male, but the relationships that actually work are the females who's the breadwinners and they're still submissive. When you're a breadwinner as a female and your man is still standing beside you and stuff like that, that lack of drama in the household, that like compliancy as a man, that allows you the stress-free environment to build your business, to better your networks at work. A lot of times you girls come from work and y'all lay down the problems at work in the home, and we gotta kind of take that baggage on as men, and we're not getting paid for that. We're getting paid in like sex and other things like that. But so for you to be married to someone and kind of look at everything that you've done as just solely a you thing, that's very problematic. And I can see why Papoose probably started
I take care of the kid, I take care of this,
moving a
so I
certain
stay
way.
here. You go, you move over here. You moved on, great. I'm trying to understand what's the holdup.
The house is in your name.
What's the holdup? Who's holding what up? Who's holding what up? I had my lawyer call, like, yo, we sent them the email, right? Yes. He gave his lawyer information. Yeah, you got it. You called them, right? What did she say? She said he hasn't retained her yet. If you don't go pay that lady, I said, okay, maybe it's not there. Maybe.
See, that's the shadiness. If you don't go pay that lady, it's like, mama, you held him financially hostage for 10 years. Like, let's talk about that. Let's talk about you females holding men financially hostage for years. The same way Diddy held Cassie financially hostage. This is the reverse situation with Papoose. He's just a god body, 5% of dude that, tried to really push a black love narrative because he understands how the media destroys black love. And look at you, you came out of jail and you fell for the fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's like Eve when Eve took the fruit from the tree. You're like Eve right now. You're taking the fruit from the devil's tree, Remy. You are.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? You can save both of us some money. We don't gotta have. Call my
Total Wireless is in your.
So while they're doing the advertisements for that, we're gonna jump over here to the Papoose one. We're gonna get into what Papoose was saying on this situation because Pap had a lot to say.
Everybody who know me, let's keep it 100 on Instagram before. But ever since this transpired, I never opened my mouth, never said nothing because that's not my style. And also, I would never want to disrespect her. You know what I mean? Actions speak way louder than words. Visual. She did not allow me to see my daughter since this first transpired at the end of last year.
Wow.
Blatantly, I went to pick my daughter up from school. When I went to pick my daughter up from school, Diamond was picking my daughter up because that's who has my daughter all the time. And that was one of the biggest issues I had with her because all my daughter know is mommy and daddy. She was raised with both parents. That's all she know from day one since the womb. Our entire lives has been documented. What goes on with these celebrities is they like when y'all come on their page and y'all like their posts. They like when y'all spend y'all money on their concerts, on their music. They like when y'all make them rich.
My son exposing the industry.
So y'all become fans and y'all follow the journey of these celebrities for years and years and years, right? As y'all follow the journey of these celebrities, you basically become a part of their life because you've been following them for 10 years, 15 years sometimes. You've been a fan of a celebrity or artist. But soon as something happens, the first thing they say to the fans is, you don't know me, right? Soon as something get out there bad that they don't want you to know about, the first thing they say is, oh, you don't know my life? Yes, they do. They know you y'all know us very well. And the reason why I'm saying that is because don't allow none of these celebrities to fool you. When you hear a rumor that comes out, it's true. We are human, just like y'all, the audience, the supporters, the fans. So now you have a person, and I had to go take care of something that day. So after I see my daughter, I just wanted to see her and hug her because everything had been going on. I hadn't seen her in a little while. After I left, I think the next day or next two went by. She contacted me. Hey, you haven't seen your daughter since New Year's. I said, excuse me? Okay, cool. Like I said earlier, for those who just came on the live, everybody who know me, and I'm talking about speaking with my actions, I don't do this. I don't clout chase. That came out of her mouth. Knowing my daughter had to go to school, you stayed out with the lane. You stayed out with the lane. You want to talk, and you stayed out with the lane while your daughter was crying for you. Tears. Also, she wanted to talk about all of this money talk and all of this and what I don't got and what I got. Since I met her, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth. And with me saying that, I want to say this to y'all. Anyone who has an iPhone, you know how iPhones work. When I was younger, I used to be able to write rhymes in my head, create rhymes in my head and remember them. Just like that. As time went on, I got a little older, I started to write rhymes in my email draft. Now, if you have an iPhone, you go in your email draft. If anybody come around me and we're in the flesh next to each other, I can type in any word from one of her songs and her entire rap will come up. The entire verse will come up.
So what Papoose is trying to basically say is she's saying that she's saying that basically she paid for everything. But what Papoose is saying is basically I work for everything. You see, I wrote your songs. So the money that you're using to pay for that home, the money that you're using to pay for this, that, and the third, whatever, I wrote the songs. And I've been writing for you from damn near from day one. So if Papoose wrote all the songs but just didn't actually do like get the songwriter credit, because hip hop is so it's so tricky, right? You know, the ghostwriter thing, and you know Papoose is a real hip hop dude, Remy's a real hip hop girl, whatever. If he write the bars, then he's definitely entitled to way more compensation than he was entitled to. So it's like, Remy, you are keeping this man financially imprisoned and then using the money as like a F you to him. And it's like that. It's just fucked up, Remy. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because Papoose is a real nigga and he really believes in black love and he really believes in trying to push like that narrative. He understands propaganda. He understands things. He understands technology way deeper than you. Way deeper than you. Papoose is a very deep man, bro. Very, very deep. If he wrote those raps, that means that you owe him actually money. You owe him more than that. You owe him a lot. He wrote your raps, Remy. All the checks that you're getting is really his checks too. And I highly doubt Papoose took songwriter credit. But since he has all of that in his email draft, Remy, you know what Papoose can do? You know what Papoose can do? The God Body, the 5%er, Clarence 13X, he could sue you. He could sue you for old royalties. He could actually go back and start fighting for his songwriter credits if he wanted to be a bitch ass nigga. But he's not trying to do that. He is trying to move on with his life and build up another great black woman. You see, that's what real niggas do. We create you, then create another you, nigga. We make y'all bitches. Y'all bitches ain't shit without us, niggas. That's the problem. Y'all think y'all are. And that's why Remy going crazy. That's why now it all makes sense. Why you got with a battle rapper. You want him to write those bars, but they ain't coming off like Pap shit. He's a loser. He's saving your record. Listen, I got recorders of all my bitches too. 3 sons, 4 sons, 5, all types of crazy shit we do. All types of shit. I might make P. Diddy look like a motherfucking. Nah, I'm playing. I don't got no P. Diddy type shit. But still. But that's for personal use. This nigga that Remy was fucking with is saving her pictures, their pornos, to expose her if the relationship don't work. And Papoose actually has the recording of that. It's like, Remy, what's like you? I see what he's saying. Like you're on drugs. I don't think he means literally on drugs. I think he means metaphorically. Like you're metaphorically drunk right now.
I never asked for a penny. I never asked for credit. She was my wife. I didn't want anything from her. I just want to ask for on your email draft
credit.
If anybody come around me and we're in the flesh
right
next to each other,
stops this whole argument.
You can type. I can type in any word
career, Remy.
from one of her songs, and her entire rap will come up. The entire verse will come up. I never asked for a penny. I never asked for credit. She was my wife. I didn't want anything from her. I just wanted to see her win. Like I said, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth since I met her. Y'all said it. Y'all said it numerous times. Oh, we know that's Pap behind that pen. Did I ever agree with y'all? Did I ever put it out there? I never said I wrote her rhymes. I left it.
Wow.
I didn't need the credit. All I wanted her to do was win. Wrote the rhymes, did the contracts, security, the whole shit. So you fabricating these stories, and it's very weird.
Producers, this plugin helps you finish your tracks way faster. Check this out. I'm going to start with this loop that I made here. And I'm going to use co-produce.
I ain't gonna lie, they kind of snuck that one in. I ain't gonna lie. So while they doing that, you know how we do. You know how we gotta be fair. We gotta be fair. We gotta be fair. So while they, you know what I'm saying, while they doing the advertisements over there, we're gonna go back to Remy Martin's joint. We're gonna go back to Remy's, and we're gonna see what Remy gotta say. Trying to be fair in this situation, you know what I'm saying? They both FBA, they both black.
To be with the person that is good to me.
She want to be with the person that's good to
my door. That sees that I'm
okay.
bliss. But like I said, it was never infidelity because I knew what was up when I got locked up. I knew what it was.
So now
Pap was
fucking
so unbelievable that nobody could believe that motherfuckers held it down for 7-8 years because it's unbelievable. That's why nobody could believe it.
See, but that's my problem with Remy. It's like, say what it is.
I'm not gonna be with somebody because they take care of me. I'm not gonna because they can take care of me or because they have money or because they have fame. I'm going to be with the person that is good to me, that opens my door. That sees that I'm stressed out and going through something and goes and buys me a little bracelet that says, "You got this," engraved in it. When I didn't want somebody taking 20% out of my check and I still pay all the bills anymore. When I decided that I didn't like being guilt tripped. Oh, I was there when nobody else was there. That's the type of people that gets preyed on. Hold on, Miss Jackson 780. I'm not butthurt. I'm the one that said, hey, please leave. Why are we doing this? Like, this doesn't make sense. Like, y'all believed me when I said, this is the most amazing person ever in the whole world. That's why y'all think that, because y'all didn't see it. I'm lying. I did stupid shit like, hey, look at my new truck. It's a push gift. I bought that. So I did do some shit to put the sauce on it. But that's what you're supposed to do when you love somebody and y'all in a relationship. You make them see like they're bigger than what they are.
See, this is, oh man, Remy. This is so problematic. Remy. You are under, see, this is what happens when a female gets under bad leadership, bad guidance. This is what happens when someone is not being guided correctly. Clarissa Shields is being guided by a man that's disciplined and his foundation is based in God. You know what I'm saying? And like, listen, I'm be honest with y'all, bro. Like I said, I'm about to have a kid. I'm trying to get my foundation kind of based in God a little bit more. You know, my shit was a little bit topsy-turvy. You know, I have a lot of sympathy for the devil. I have a lot of sympathy for Lucifer. I feel like people should have sympathy for Lucifer. If you want people to have sympathy for black people, that's for a different day. I'll get into that at different time. I'm going to do a video on that. I will. But right now, think about this. When you're under bad guidance and under bad leadership, you'll be like Remy Martin thinking that, me acting like the relationship is good when it wasn't is such a bad thing. Like, that's what so many people do. That's not really the problem there. But if the relationship was so bad, you should have communicated that to Papoose instead of saying, oh, it's not going to work no more, whatever. Like, speak to him about what's really making you feel away. Go to counseling and really sit down, because I'm pretty sure Papoose was more than willing to sit down and make the relationship work, bro. But you did not want to be there no more. You started probably making the situation so problematic, because that's what females do. When y'all don't want to be somewhere no more, y'all just turn the light off because it's on. Y'all just like, y'all checked out, and that's cool. But the way that you're making it seem is like, okay, he was always this piece of shit dude that you've been hiding, and it's like you've been holding him up all these years when he's been holding you up as well. Y'all both been holding each other up. Y'all both been holding each other up. And now at the end of the day, he cannot control this young female. Even if he told this young female not to speak on you in interviews and all that. She's 24, 25 years old. She's a female. Females kind of do what they want. Pat probably do be like, yo, don't speak on Remy like that, whatever. And she go into these interviews and do what she gonna do. And then you, instead of you blasting her because you scared she gonna whip your ass, let's be real. Remy scared of Clarissa. Remy wanted to be Clarissa's friend. She wants to shit on Pat, but she wants to be Clarissa's friend. That's a fact. You can see that. You want to be girly girl with the girls and all that. But it's like, dude, you're tearing down a black man that literally represented black love. He was the only thing we had in the hood to be like, yo, I wanted to be like Remy and Pat. And now you want to make him look like now you're the bitter baby moms. It's like you've turned into that project girl again, and this is bad leadership. This is the Terror Squad influences. I'm oozing out her blood, so I don't fuck with Fat Joe and the Terror Squad and stuff like that, because all of these things create this right here. All of these things, and it's sad, bro. It's sad because and she's actually looks really cute in this. For her to be doing this Sherm shit, she actually looks really cute. It's just like she thinks she's so right, and it's like you're
can't
so wrong.
afford to retain a lawyer since your lawyer that the number you gave us has not been retained yet. I told you I'll pay for it. If somebody over there that loves you wants to pay for it,
you're not paying for anything, Remy Martin. You're not. He's paying for it. He contributed to your career. He wrote your raps. If he was a bitch ass nigga, he would have put his credit on that shit and he wouldn't have to ask you for shit. He would be able to retain his own lawyers. But he thought that you would never, ever be under the guidance of a goofy clown. He thought that you would always have that foundation in you. And you let Hollywood trick you out your spot, man.
Great. That will make me happy.
Whether you pay for the lawyers or not, you fucked up, Remy.
And ready to go. I don't want nothing.
You want everything.
I'm not even asking for.
Remy, you want everything. You want the house that you paid for with the money that Papoose earned you by writing your raps. You want that house that Papoose bought you when he wrote that goddamn Nicki Minaj song. When you violated Nicki and you won that battle, that wasn't you. Ooh, that was not you, Remy. That was not you. And this is the problem. Y'all treat black men like pieces of shit, and you are a black woman who's in the system. You seen them do it to you. And now you gonna get up here and disrespect the God body 5% of raised and glamorous 13 X's motherfucking moms. This man came up under DJ K Slay, RIP to the legend. He never journeyed away from the person who put him on. This is a loyal man. You can't tell me this nigga wasn't going to ride with you through everything and it all. Right now, you under bad leadership, bro. You got a lame nigga in your mind. You got a lame nigga in your body. When lame, that's why I say, when the bitch fuck a lame, I'm done with her. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, if he fucking and you suffer, I'm good. Cause all that influence that they put upon you may rub off on me. A lot of the shit that they say to you, you're gonna try to get off on me. I don't want that shit in my fucking atmosphere. You understand? When these bitches start fucking lame niggas, let them go. I promise you. Let them go. Let's get back to Papoose, because I ain't gonna lie, Remy getting me a little too turned up. Let's get back to what Papoose is talking about, because Remy, I ain't gonna lie, it's too much triggering situations that I've been through with these females to just be like, I know when a bitch is just getting like, man, just the finesse, man. I hopefully the dick is good, bro. Hopefully at least hopefully, I hope my son is really putting that pipe to, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he's smacking them.
But in your
He's
background,
knocking that thing off
it's
there. You
everything
know
that
what I'm
I
saying?
bought.
Hope listen, Remy.
All of the
if you ain't
utilities
no
are in
shit,
my name.
if he going
So all of this
crazy,
fabrication about, oh, he
feel
don't pay
me?
no bills, oh, he don't do this, he don't do that.
Because
If you analyze her
you
life,
losing
the
a lot
whole
right
thing is
now.
about all of this money talk. Why? Because she wants y'all to think that she's this big shot. I don't need to come up here and perpetrate no fraud like I'm a big shot, like I'm this and I'm that. For the simple fact that I speak with my actions. You want to talk about black love? Anybody who follow me, they know I've always been pro-black and had knowledge of self since I was a teenager. So I've represented that since I came in the door before I even knew you.
Preach,
okay?
God.
So don't ever talk about black love and what else she said? I gotta remember. So first and foremost, very bipolar, very delusional. This is a person who will sit in front of you. She will post that live and she'll say later, I didn't do that. I wasn't on live. You'll be sitting there like, huh? She will say something to you and 10 minutes later say, I never said that.
You know what that is, Pat? See, that's manipulation. That's manipulation. That's not bipolar. That's not delusional. That's willful manipulation. You have to understand when these females are literally trying to manipulate you. Yes, some females are delusional. Yeah, you know, some females are bipolar. Yeah, you know, you go get medicine for that. But some of these females are obtuse and manipulators. You can let them keep the narcissist shit. They want to call guys narcissists. Obtuse manipulators. Obtuse, they willfully act stupid when they know what it is, and they will manipulate you through dumb. I think that's called dumbfoundedness, like just acting dumbfounded in situations. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't want to talk bad about her, man. That's something that I never wanted to do. That's why when this took place, when she first got caught cheating with the lame, I brought it to her attention. I said, first of all, I couldn't even believe that she was stooped that low because he's such a cornball. Y'all see it, y'all say it yourself.
She wanted somebody to break.
I'm like, yo, there's no way it's this nigga. Because I'm trying to figure it out. Like, damn, who is this nigga? Because
who's this nigga?
We were living a normal, peaceful life, raising our child like we planned to, and she started to move real strange. So in the process of her moving strange, it became stranger and stranger, worse and worse. So I said, damn, I got to see what's going on. What the hell is going on? I started to do my research. As I did my research, I found out she was cheating with the lame. So once I find out, I brings it to her attention. I said, mind you, I didn't knock him out because he slept with my wife. Like I told y'all before, the reason I knocked him out was because he shook my hand and then slept with my wife.
See, and that's what I was speaking about earlier. The reason now he's going to get into why he knocked him out and why he went to the event.
It's a difference. But let me tell y'all this. So I bring it to her attention that I found out that she's sleeping with the lame. She tells me, him? Why him? Why him out of all people? Not Goods, not Hitman. My word is my bond is my life. I should give my life before my words shall fail. This was her exact words.
I should give my life before my words.
Why would I deal with him? I said, Remy,
my body shit.
I know you're dealing with the lame.
I shall give my life before my words shall fail, nigga.
How it first fell on my radar that she was cheating with the nigga, he was running his mouth and it came back to me. They said, yo, Pat, this nigga out here telling niggas he fucking your wife. I said, word.
I can save your marriage in the next 4 weeks and get your wife appreciating and loving you again daily.
See, my son out here thugging and bugging. I'm telling you, I'll go, yo, like how lame is that, bro? You talking, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get right back into it. We ain't going, you feel me? Wait, there we go. We right back. You know
what I mean? I continued the marriage because I live by my wedding vow. I finds out. She tells me this. Okay, I finds out. Mind you, it's not the first time she cheated. You know what I mean? I
It's not the
continue the
first
marriage
time she
because
cheated.
I live by my wedding vow. I try to live by my wedding vows.
live by
Rich
my
and poor, sick and for health, sickness and health. You know what I'm saying? Better for worse, and death to us part. So you try to work through things. Anybody out there who's married, y'all understand.
Yeah.
So
I worked through my relationship.
I found out she cheating with the lame. I bring it to her attention. Of course, we have an altercation, like basically argument back and forth or whatever transpired, right? Okay. She decides, and I decide that we're going to go to therapy, but she brings it to my attention, to be honest. She said, I think we should do therapy. I said, okay. Even though I'm private and I don't like to speak to people about my personal business, that was a very, very difficult thing for me to do. But I said, you know what? Let's do the therapy.
Like the video,
we go to
please.
The therapist. We go to the therapist. The therapist's first question is, do you guys want a divorce or do y'all want to work it out? Me and her both said we want to work it out. So when she comes on live and say, we haven't slept in the bed since 2022, and to make it seem like and fabricate a story, like we had some agreement, you such a liar. There was no agreement. When I found out you was with the lame, you denied it. You shitted on him, basically said, yo, why would I be with him? Why do you think I would be with him? And then you wanted to go to therapy. So check it out now. Check it out. So when we go to therapy, the therapist says, do y'all want to get a divorce or do y'all want to work it out? Me and her both said we want to work it out. I'm going to be honest. Because honestly, I didn't want to not live under the same roof as my 5-year-old. I love all my kids the same, but when you have children, and everyone knows that about me. Everybody who know me, y'all know my character. Y'all know her character. Very rude, very disrespectful, not just to me, to everyone, but that speaks volumes. I didn't want to we planned to raise her with both parents. That was the plan. So I did not want to not live under the same roof with my little girl. I was there from the moment she came out of the womb, and I intended, and I always told her, I want to be there to the moment we take her to her prom.
Gangster.
Real so she graduates real high school, college, get her degrees. I want to be there to take my daughter to her prom. And I told her that. So I never wanted to leave from under the roof with my baby. That's why I stayed around for this nonsense. And I don't want to go away from the point. Okay, so we did the therapy. The therapist gave us that option. We both said we want to work it out. She said, this is the plan. I'm going to give y'all a plan to work it out. She said, Pat, because like I told y'all previously, once I seen that she was cheating, like she was moving real strange, I'm talking about leaving for hours at a time. Every time I questioned it, it was a lie, just strange behavior. So once I noticed that she was moving strange, I started to do my research. So the therapist said, because she told the therapist, mind you, she got all these lies to y'all about me. The only thing she told the therapist was, oh, he doesn't trust me. He's going to keep looking behind me and trying to, find out what I'm doing. But the only reason why I was looking behind her is because she was moving strange. So I agreed to, not show distrust or whatever. And the therapist told her, I ain't gonna lie though, Remy, I do want to. Since you're saying that, it's only something real quick though. Yo, hold on. But why Remy Martin said that the nigga that she was remodeling her kitchen and all that, and she found mad recording devices all over the kitchen. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Pap. If you was putting recording devices in her house and all that, you tweaking, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. No man needs to be putting recording devices in his girl house. Ear tags. Don't be looking through your girl phone. Listen, if she cheating, man, like nigga, just leave the fucking bitch, bro. All this goofy, you motherfucking monitoring her like the motherfucking investigators and all that shit. That shit corny as motherfucker, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not with that shit, bro. Give people their privacy, bro. Give people their fucking privacy, bro. Like, for real, for real. Like, it's nothing worse than somebody who going through your conversation with your mother and your friends. Like, nigga, I don't want you reading my fucking mind, nigga. Feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we're not doing that, nigga. Leave my phone alone. I'm leaving your phone alone. Give people their privacy, bro. Business with this dude moving forward, but y'all have a last event coming up. After this event, you're going to cut all ties with this individual. This is what the therapist said. She said, Pat, because I told Rem back then, before I even clipped him, I said, when I catch son, I'm putting him down. I'm putting him down. He violated, you know what I'm saying? And what I noticed, when I found out, I noticed that every time me and her stepped out and made an appearance, he'd go post on his gram, do little sucker shit. He'd go make a post on his story about us. So I'm watching this. Mind you, y'all, I'm not saying nothing the whole time. I know this nigga sleeping with my wife, but I ain't saying nothing. Feel me? I'm like, I'm gonna be quiet. I ain't saying nothing. Son doing sucker shit on the gram. That's cool. I ain't paying that no mind. We go to therapy. The therapist come up with the plan. We put the plan together. The therapist said she had this event coming up at Sony Hall, which was the battle between him and Hitman.
Out yesterday. Shout out to therapist, man.
She said, you can go to the event, right? But don't knock him. Don't do nothing to this individual.
Remember, the most gangster person in Sopranos was a therapist. I ain't gonna lie. I'm starting. I might be jacking therapy a little bit.
She said, I said, I'm gonna go to the event. I'm gonna fall back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do nothing. After the event, she's supposed to leave the dude alone, right? I go to the hold on a second, man. Give me 1 second. I know what I'm gonna do. 1 second.
Hold on, don't fast a little bit. Because he starts getting the recording ready because he's gonna play what the dude was saying.
You might know Harp.
He's gonna play what the dude was saying or whatever the case may be. I'm let it play. I'm just letting ads skip out or whatever. But he's basically about to show y'all. Here we go. Let's put it back up. Here we go. And he's Jesus. Sorry about that.
Man, everybody there. Okay, back to the subject of the matter. So I go to the event. It's the battle with him and Hitman. Everybody there. Everybody remember that event. Y'all notice I never came on the stage, right? Never came on the stage, stayed in the crowd, fell back. Watched the entire little week battle, whatever, you know what I'm saying? On his behalf, because he trash. Watched the little trash battle. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm watching it, I never did nothing. When we left the battle, I went home with my daughter. She went home with the lame. Went home with the lame. Okay.
Nah, Rem, you different.
She came home.
Nah, Rem is different, though. I ain't gonna lie, Rem. Thanks a lot,
like the next morning.
Rem.
When she came home, after that, the baby is there. I ain't tripped. Kept it moving, kept raising my daughter, kept it pushing. A couple days go by, things a little peaceful around the crib. I reach out to the therapist, let her know what transpired. We went to the event, everything was everything. After those couple days, me, her, and my daughter, we all sleep in the same room. We go to bed. I'm saying it's bedtime. We sleep together in the same bed every night. As we're sleeping in the bed, I fall asleep. My daughter's in the middle of us. So it's two beds in our room now at this time.
Story, nigga. Goddamn, nigga, the nigga, hurry the fuck up.
So me and my daughter in the same bed. It's another bed over there. I wake up. It's just me and my daughter in the bed. So I get up.
In the middle of the night now. I'm saying about that pipe.
So I go over to the other bed. And as I go to the other bed, I notice that her phone is on. When I pick up the phone, I see the lame on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay. She on the phone with the lame. So after that, I woke her up. Hey, what's going on? This is what you doing in here? This is what we doing? She started lying again, fabricating, this, that, and the third.
I ain't gonna lie.
Long story short, she kept cheating with the lame.
You might need a little honey pack. I ain't gonna lie.
Move forward from that.
You need the honey pack.
Another battle comes up.
A little honey pack, man.
Another battle comes up. The lane not on the card. He's not on the card. It's just another event. But mind you, like I told y'all previously, I'm there for my daughter. I'm there being a father. I'm not going to allow this situation to take me away from my child. So what I did was kept raising my daughter. Even though I know that she's a narcissist, very contradictory, very bipolar, I said, you know what? I'm going to keep raising my daughter. I'm not going to let this situation to remove me from under the roof of my child. I kept raising my daughter take my daughter to school every single day, doing everything a father's supposed to do. In the process of me raising my daughter, another event is coming up later on down the line. The lane is not on the card. Okay. She has the event. I'm going to the event because I go to all the events. I'm going to the event, but I'm hoping the lane ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have to really put my hands on them.
My son from the shoulders, nigga.
I'm getting dressed. She leaves. They start the event. I go to the crib. I get dressed. I go to the
nigga. That came from the shoulders.
I can't even put that out there. Anyway, let me just say this.
Yeah,
I found out the lane was
no, he came from the shoulders, nigga. 51
block. You gotta be kidding me,
51 block from the shoulders.
I done told you I'm gonna put this nigga down, and you bring him to the event. I done told you numerous times when I catch this nigga, I'm gonna put him down. Mind you,
straight from the
shoulders. I finds out she got an apartment
shaky,
40 minutes away from our crib, where she lays up with the lane, leaves and says she's going to work. Leaves, say she's going to do this and do that, but she goes to the crib. I've been there. I can actually give y'all the address.
Armand Wiggins from the shoulders.
So
I think that
she got this. She got another crib, and shout to. I don't even want to put this nigga under the bus, man. But this another individual who was married and got a crib not too far from the home of his family. But I ain't gonna put him out there. But she did the same thing, which was weirdo shit. So anyway, I go to the event. Now I already know I'm coming there. I'm putting this nigga down. I'm gonna be honest with you. Truthfully, I really wanted to really hurt him. But I decided at the last minute, I said, you know what? I'm gonna just put my hands on this nigga. I get to the
He was about to off, son. Pat wanted to off son and all that. That shit was about to, yo, nigga, what you talking about, nigga? He about to take him to Brooklyn, nigga. He about to take that nigga up top, nigga. Pat was about to take that nigga all the way up top, nigga. Put him in a fucking headlock, nigga. That ass, word, like. Anyway, we gonna get into the other drink to the rest of the video. I'm gonna switch out to this one and all that. My son Pat wanted it from the shoulders. My son was about to get him from the shoulder.
So, this is the same recording when he was up there clout chasing.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of
come on. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. Let's see. All right, there we go. Fuck it. Let's get right into
it. Somebody said we stepped at the park. You said you was going to put homie down. So I go in the spot. I'm walking through the spot. I don't see the lane. Everybody look like the lane to me.
There we go from the shoulders.
I go to where I got an idea where they at. When I walk in the room, they in there lovey-dovey. They in there all lovey-dovey. Mind you, she been lying, saying she ain't with the nigga. She don't deal with him. All this corny shit, right? I see the lane. Y'all already know. Went in his mouth. Off the muscle. What happened was, he thought I came to talk. He thought I was about to talk. Ain't none of that. We don't do that. Mom! Right in his mouth off the muscle. Whooped him out. Dead on his feet. Hit the floor like a sack of potatoes.
Legs up in the air. Oh, shit.
I know. Everybody telling me I shouldn't talk about this, but this nigga's a lame. Do what you got to do.
Yeah, sorry about that.
He hit the floor like a sack of potatoes.
Wi-Fi getting too crazy.
Stomped him out and all that.
You know, we be stealing Wi-Fi. This motherfucker like
holding my knuckle, everything. But like I told you, I didn't do that because he slept with my wife. I did that because you shook my hand and then slept with my wife.
Hand when you sleeping with this girl.
But the part I didn't tell y'all is,
all right, let me be real.
Let
me be real too. Let me be real. Let me stop playing for Let me stop playing real quick. On some real nigga shit. If I know you, you better not fuck my bitch. Especially not my wife. And if I don't know you and I ask you if you fuck my girl and you lie to me, then if she tells me that she fucked you, I can fuck you up because you lied to me. It's not about you fucking her. It's about you lying to me, or in his case, shaking his hand. So different people have different rules and stuff like that. But if you fuck a bitch and all that, and you know what I'm saying, her husband call you, be real with that nigga. Because if you lie, you might get an unexpected ass whipping, or you might just get taken out Damn, I done cut off my motherfucking shit. You might just get taken out without even knowing it, but let's get back into Pap shit.
Ordeal of her cheating with this lame, I started to notice that he had something on her. And I felt like he was blackmailing her. I always felt like he was blackmailing her. Just because the way she was moving and behaving. So I'm gonna play an audio for y'all of him basically, in his own words, admitting to blackmailing her. Listen to this. So this got sent to me because he's on the phone with one of his people running his mouth. They recorded it and sent it to me. But this is him on the phone. Let me just play it. Hold on. It's lame. Now, when I started to feel like he was blackmailing her, I brought it to her attention. I said, listen, is it because this dude got something over you? Like, what's going on? She's staying out on days my daughter got to go to school. She's, my daughter's calling. She's not answering the phone. I'm calling. She's not answering when she's with this lame. Then she's with this lame for days at a time. It's like crackhead behavior. I'm like, yo, something is wrong. Are they using drugs or something? Like, what's going on with her and this lame?
Getting that good dick, Pap. I ain't going
so I brought it to her attention. I said, yo, listen, if he's blackmailing you, if he's holding something over you, let me know. And we can handle that. We can handle that too. I brought that to her attention. Crazy. But everything I'm telling y'all is not in order. It's just throughout the situation. So I bring it to her attention. I say, yo, let me know if this dude is blackmailing you, we can handle it. And she wouldn't say it. But then while she out with the lame and me and my daughter's home, because that's who was always with her every night while this was going on, she'd send me a random text. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know I'm a bad wife. I still got all these texts. So I don't even know why she's doing this. Oh, I know I'm a bad wife. I'm so sorry. Just saying things like that. And I'm like, damn, this is not like her. So maybe this dude holding something on her. I'm going to play the recording right now. This is the lame saying that he's holding stuff over her head.
Yeah, wrong. So far, she's saying she fuck with me. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go with that. But you're right, though. Anything can happen. So that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of it. That shit gonna blow whatever I say is gonna go. I'm talking about when I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like the only reason why it's sparking is because you do all these shit.
Oh, let me play this again. Can y'all hear the audio? Let me play it again.
Yeah, wrong. So far, she's saying she fuck with me. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go with that. But you're right, though. Anything can happen. So that shit going to be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of it. That shit going to blow whatever I say is going to go. I'm talking about where I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like the only reason why it's sparking is because you.
Now bear witness to this. You just heard this lame who she was dealing with since 2022 say in his own voice, I got videos and pictures of us. That's going to go whenever I say so.
That's crazy.
I don't care if she go back to him. This cheating gonna go when I say so.
Crazy.
This is the same recording when he was up there clout chasing. Oh, I'm gonna be on Love and Hip Hop. I'm gonna get more followers. All of this foolishness, right?
That's crazy.
So y'all just heard the lame, the knockout victim, saying he got videos of her. But let's listen to her telling me that, oh, by the way, one of the reasons why she's so angry at me is because she says, all of this is my fault. Y'all ready for this? Because I knocked him out. She said if I would have never knocked him out, she would have been stopped talking to him. She said the fact that I knocked him out, she had to keep talking to him because she didn't want him to expose things. I highly suspected that they was using drugs together. I heard someone say earlier while she was on live, are you high? She moves very strange. I seen the video.
Nah,
she looked outside herself.
bro.
I'm not accusing her of anything. This is not my style.
Body. I ain't gonna
but the fact that you mentioned my children and fabricated all these stories about me, about this money, when I wrote 90% of your rhymes since I met you, I can type a word from any one of your verses for the past time I've been with you. I wrote like 3 songs on your first album. I can come in my email drafts right now, which has dates on them, y'all. 2016, 14, and you can literally see her lyrics pop up. The whole rapper pop up.
Writing since her first album, bro. That's
but let me say this, though.
Bro. That's why I'm like, yo, this shit is so foul.
And
bro.
I declined because she was so mad about Clarissa. So with the divorce, I said yes. My attorney, she wanted to fabricate these stories talking about not retaining an attorney. The last time I spoke to Rem, we said, listen. I spoke to my attorney. Saturday is the day that her schedule allows for me to come in. I had been interviewing different attorneys trying to pick the right one. I wanted to get
as you should as a man in divorce court, because we are the ones who get done dirty. Females are always given the benefit of the doubt. So Papoose did it smart.
Civilized divorce where we don't have to do none of this clown shit. She never wanted to do that. Just in recent time, she started to claim, when I say recent, I mean past few weeks, she started to claim that she wanted to get the private divorce. So I said, okay, good. So when she called me the other day, tried to get back with me yesterday, and I declined because she was so mad about Clarissa, so angry because I finally moved on. She see us living our life. She talking about doing something for the gram or doing it for this and that. I'm living my life. I lived over there with you. I tolerated your foolishness, your cheating, and your adultery for years and years and years for the sake of my child. Moving on along, I just played the audio to y'all of the lame admitting that he's blackmailing her. Now I'm going to play an audio of her telling me that he's blackmailing her. Basically saying, but before I want to play the audio, I want to let y'all know that she's very angry at me because she says that if I would have never knocked him out, none of this would happen. So one of the reasons why she has so much animosity towards me is because I knocked him out. I'm letting y'all know that right now. That's one. I'm going to tell y'all the other 2 later. Oh, it gets worse. Hold on. You want to be funny? I could be funny too. But I'm going to be funny with the truth. You lie, you lie, and you lie. You had the audacity to come on here and make up a fake story and say, oh, my mother called me. And her lover said, come on, son. Come on, son. Come on, son. First and foremost, you talking about your mother called you about a YouTube video that everybody know they make fake videos on YouTube. Remy's in the hospital. Papoose this, that, person, that. Those, we all know those is fake. You just mad because you see us moving on in our life, right? You want to fabricate a story about, and I still say my mother-in-law because me and her had a tight relationship like that. And I would never say anything to disrespect her or anybody in the entire family. You lied and said, I said, go get your brothers. That's cap. Everybody know I'm close. I'm more close to them and show them more love and support than you do. But let's keep it moving. So we already played the audio of the lame, the knockout victim.
See, this is
soft. Didn't even fight.
It's so like this is why I shit is so sad, because it's like the family's interconnected. You know what I mean? It's not just, they're not just married themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
made me mad.
They not just married themselves, like the whole family's intertwined and stuff like that. It's really hard to just like, you know what I'm saying? And Pat done did so much for me, and you could tell Pat really loves her. He even let her cheat. He literally let her cheat basically in his face. How much y'all niggas would do that? You know what I'm saying? Hoping that she come back around, but it's like she just really drunk. It's like, and I hope you don't think that he's talking about real drugs. He's talking about like metaphorical, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you letting this nigga take you out of your element, mama.
I would have just clipped him and kept it pushing. But the fact that I seen that the nigga was soft when I ran down on him, I said, damn, this nigga be talking all this gangster shit, and he ain't even gonna fight back. Nigga was like a dead headlights. But that's another story. Knocked him out. It's no mystery. Had to get a tetanus shot, knocked his tooth out and all that. Hole in my hand, the whole shit. But let me show y'all the audio of her. Check this out. I want y'all to listen to this. Can y'all hear me?
I ain't gonna lie.
Should I play the lame first? Should I play the lame saying that he the knockout victim saying that he's blackmailing her? Let me play her admitting it. But she's angry at me because I knocked him out, y'all. Glass Joe, y'all. We call him Glass Joe. Check it out. But listen to her. I want y'all to bear witness to this because out of the whole situation, this was one of the parts that really bothered me. So that's why I reached out to certain fake friends who I thought would be real, like they say they are, and step up. I try to bring it to their attention. Yo, I think she's being blackmailed. Do me a favor. Just reach out to her. Don't tell her you spoke to me. I just want to know she's okay. She hasn't seen the baby in days. So I said, damn, see if y'all can reach out. And I don't want to involve nobody in this because this don't got nothing to do with them and they don't owe me nothing. But when you say you family, you got to live. That's an action. You know what I'm saying? You got to live up to that. But that's neither here nor there. So we played the audio of him admitting that he's blackmailing her. Now I'm going to play the audio. Listen to what she said. And I want y'all to know that this is my ex-wife. We're not married anymore. But at the time, as a married man, I wanted to protect her from being blackmailed. So I told her, if this is going on, let me know. Whatever he's blackmailing you, I'll handle that. And we'll get past it as a family. But she lies so much, you don't know what to believe. So I'm like, damn, she blackmailing? Is he blackmailing her or not? But I want y'all to hear this. Listen to this.
She would have been over. He would have been over. You put me in a predicament, so I had to still kind of be cool with the nigga to make sure he don't go all the way back and I'm not getting dragged on both sides by Team Papoose and Team Fuck This Nigga.
Shout out to
Team Fuck This Nigga. That's your name, babe, bro.
Go support her.
Your name is Team Fuck This Nigga.
Park.
Hold on. Let's play this again.
Happy hour, 6 o'clock. It's gonna be lit. They can have a day.
He would have been over. You put me in a predicament, so I had to still kind of be cool with the nigga to make sure he don't go all the way back and I'm not getting dragged on both sides by Team Papoose and Team Fuck This Nigga. You didn't give a fuck. You didn't fucking care.
That is not true.
Talking to this nigga.
I would have been stopped talking with this nigga. So she's mad at me because I knocked him out. So she's telling me that I knocked him out. I put her in a position where she still had to be cool.
Yo, do that not sound like manipulation, bro? Is that not like this sound like a whole manipulation situation, bro? This shit really like this just sound like Papoose is getting manipulated for 20 years and he just woke up or some shit.
On live, oh, he's this. Oh yeah, a man that treat me right, a man that did this, that did that. You just said the other day you don't even deal with this lame no more. So we got one audio of him saying that he's blackmailing her. For all y'all who didn't hear it, we got an audio of the lame admitting to blackmailing this woman. Listen to this.
Yeah, man. So far, she saying she fuck with me. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that. But you're right.
Hold on. Let me get to the beginning of this thing again. Let me make sure I get it from the right part, y'all. Bear with me, man. Some bullshit audio. Hold on.
All right, while Pap doing that, right? There's actually some new
hold on, let me get this right.
Of Remy putting out screenshots.
We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. So we playing the audio, y'all, of the lame admitting to blackmailing her.
Let's get to the like this. Pap was saying all this right here, right? But I do want to get to Remy's drink that she just dropped maybe a couple hours ago, like 2 hours ago or something like that. Maybe like 3-4 hours ago, something like that. Whatever. Let's see what she's talking. Hold on. Let's get into this real quick.
It's fine, right? Ain't no issues. You ain't telling you sending those type of texts at 11 something at night, right? Okay, what I said, leave my baby alone. She should be thanking me. This she sleep. This is the other day. This is the other day. Everything's fine, right? Ain't no issues. You ain't telling you sending those type of texts at 11 something at night, right? Okay, what I said, leave my baby alone. She should be thanking me. That's it. Everything he got yesterday at 10:59. Can you send me your lawyer's name and number? Just call my lawyer again. Like I told you, you have not retained or paid her. Tell Clarence to pay it. He will do it.
Hold on. I want to read some of these text messages. We ain't gonna let you just scroll all past through these text messages now, Remy.
Here again.
Leave my baby alone. Would you be thanking me? Can you send me your lawyer's name and number? Just call my lawyer again, like I told you. You have not retained or paid her. Tell Clarence to pay it. her name is wait, her name is Clarissa. Niggas called her Clarence. Yo, why is Remy so petty? And the funny shit is, this nigga Clarence 13X is actually the starter of the Fathers in the Nation and God Bodies, which is what Papoose believes in. So this is like a that's kind of a double entendre. That was smooth, Remy. I ain't gonna lie, that's funny as fuck right there.
And like I told you, you have not retained or paid her.
Calling your girlfriend,
tell Clarence that
calling your new girl the God that you worship is crazy. Yo, calling your new girl Clarence when you literally worship Clarence 13X as a God body, and then saying like that's your come up and like, oh man, that's kind of hard, Remy. I ain't gonna lie, that's funny.
Yeah, he will do it. I'm on hold. We'll be speaking to my lawyer shortly. I have no clue who that is. Spoke to my lawyer. We are meeting Saturday. Then we'll be ready for mediation. My lawyer just spoke to the person who said was your lawyer, and she stated.
Spoke to my lawyer. We are meeting Saturday. Then we will be ready for me. My lawyer just spoke to the person who said was your lawyer, and she stated that she still hasn't been retained and that she would reach out to you. I'm tired of playing public image games with me, and I'm a bigger person, not playing back. I tried to be nice, but you played in my face.
She still hasn't been retained, and that you should reach out. That she'll reach out to you. I'm tired of y'all playing public image games with me, and I'm being the bigger person, not playing back. I tried to be nice, but you played in my face. Garbage day is tomorrow, which is today. All things not belonging to me and my daughter will be on the curb tonight. I've been storing it for over 6 months. That's over 2.
Please like the video.
I spoke to my attorney again. She did not speak to your attorney since her and I spoke. We are meeting Saturday.
Nigga said garbage day is today. Garbage day is tomorrow, which is today. All things belonging to me, my daughter will be on the curb tonight. I'll be storing it I've been storing it. Oh, all things not belonging to me and my daughter will be on the curb tonight. I've been storing it for over 6 months. Oh shit.
Damn. Her schedule allows. After that, we will be ready to proceed. The graduation is June 6th, right? No, it's June 5th. Stupid.
The graduation is June 5th. Oh shit. Okay. That's a nice day for me too. I ain't gonna lie. June 5th, you know. Me and my baby moms got a nice special day coming up, June 5th and all that. Whatever. I got too much ops to let y'all niggas know, but you know.
I was wishing they got their shots. Shall I scroll back to them? Let me scroll back to them. Play with me. Play with me. Play with me. Stupid. I'm a bond. Shall I scroll back to when you was in Africa and people was wishing they got their shots? Shall I scroll back to them? Let me scroll back to them. Play with me. Play with me. Play with me. And my daughter goes to bed at 9:30 at night. 10:30 on a bad night. So if he's telling you I was talking to call my daughter, it's a lie. My daughter has her own phone. She has her own phone. Okay? Stop playing with me, sir. Oh, and you just filed that today. Look at the date. For anybody that just came in and just missed that, don't play with me, sir. Don't play with me. Nobody was trying to get you back. If I wanted to get you back, all I had to do was just listen to the cries and the pleading. I have that too.
Yeah, with all the respect to Papoose and all that, I told y'all that he wants her. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could tell that he loves Remy Martin and all that, but you know,
obviously play the audio of you crying.
Hey, Pap, you need a little honey pack.
Footage of you sleep on the couch. What happened? The last time that you was over there, and I was like, bro, this ain't it.
Remy look like she got me.
Stop. You're never gonna win this because I don't care anymore. You know what I'm saying? So listen to me. Look at me. The woman that you knew, she is gone. You have successfully got rid of her. That lady that gave you grace, that saved face for you, that took the hit so that we both don't look crazy, even if it made me look crazy, because I feel like, oh, you know what, my celebrity could take it. Yours can't believe I could take the hit. She's gone. She's gone. Now go explain that. Matter of fact,
Rem, I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna take way more of a hit than Papoose. I am not gonna lie. You low-key might have leveled him up. I'm not gonna lie to you. The best thing you was doing was not responding. Not gonna lie. Because the girlies can't really save you in this situation because Papoose is such like a stand-up dude. Like he doesn't really have any errors like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really call him a goofy. He didn't go with no light skin girl. He didn't go with a white girl. Like, he kind of stays true to his image and stuff like that. Of course he wants you back. The nigga loves you. You know what I'm saying? Of course. But at the same time, you're gone and you've been gone. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's because of the dick or whatever, but you've been gone. You didn't want to be with Papoose no more. So it's about time that he moves on. But now you're just mad that he actually like kind of moved on type of thing or whatever the situation is. But this is not gonna work out better for you, Remy. I promise you. You're cute. You're looking cute though. I ain't gonna lie. That's how I know the dick is good. Because even through all this shit, Remy's still looking glowed the fuck up. Like she could, like, y'all could bomb on her today. She go get some dick today, and by tomorrow she gonna be better. That's the power of some good dick. But at the end of the day, Remy, it's still a bad career decision.
Let's scroll down. Oh yeah, there was no shots to go to Africa. It was pills. How do I know? Because the text came to my phone because he's still on my health insurance. He just didn't want you to go. That's all. So he could sit over there and call me every day about how being here just makes me think about everything. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
I ain't gonna lie, she got
Not
everything out
yesterday.
there.
He's laid up
Nigga, Pat
yesterday.
gonna have some
Was I
explaining
not
to do
laid up?
tonight.
Were we
You
not
know
laid
what I'm
up?
saying? Pat ain't getting no pussy this weekend. The more you date, you got to remember that pussy, nigga.
Ew.
You ain't getting no pussy this weekend.
Ew.
You got
I
a
don't
lot of
like the
explaining.
cologne you wear. It's gross. Ew. Come on. And you got me blocked. Emotional. Why I'm blocked? Why I'm blocked? How you popping shit and try to talk shit about me and got me blocked? I can't even see it. Thankfully, I know you can't take an L. I know you over there losing your mind trying to figure out what she gonna do next. I'm gonna do everything.
Oh wait, Pat got her blocked.
Everything that you think that I might not do, I'm going to do. Everything. 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 Stop lying through them fucking teeth that I paid for.
Oh.
You fucking liar.
Yo, Remy, the nigga wrote your rap. Like,
and go ahead and say I ain't paid for something. Call my daughter godmother nuts in the fucking receipt.
Stop with that big boy. Like, you don't want to play that angle.
Go ahead.
That's not the angle you should be playing.
Don't
play the
it's
the
not
big boss
sad.
you took care
It's
of him.
not
That's
sad.
not gonna. It's not gonna.
It's not sad.
Not
What's sad is that a grown man, Mr. Breckland, Mr. Real Nigga, who's sitting here like a girl posting on your page to make somebody that you just told me. I don't even know why y'all have a problem. I just met her. I don't even know why she's mad at you. I just met her. You doing all that. Like, stop playing with me. Your bag, bro. Secure your bag. Trying to get back with you. Are you crazy? No, Jew, don't add please nothing. Let her go. Go. Fuck out of here. What is you talking about? Y'all got me fucked up. My lips all dry and shit. I'm in the mall trying to be low, trying to get me an outfit for tomorrow. And now this is when you want to come. I've been waiting all day. I promise you. By the way, my stepson called me.
She's fire.
Want me to put him on my live?
She do got
I'll put him on my live and let him go. I'll let him go. Mr. Great Dad, Mr. Great Husband. I will add him to my live and let him go.
You know what it probably is too, for real. Remy probably really is just starting to realize that she's pretty. And I think she probably want to just like have a hot girl summer too. Like some girls, they don't really get like, she probably was so much of a tomboy and stuff like that. Maybe she's just starting to get into her femininity and stuff like that. And she just don't see her in that feminine state with Pap. She probably envisions her life like a little bit different. So I do want to give her a little bit of grace in that aspect. Maybe she's bitter, maybe she's mad, maybe she's all this shit or whatever. But I do feel like she wants a different type of relationship now. Maybe she understands her star power. She understands how cute she is, like, and she's really cute. And she, like, you know what I'm saying? I think that she maybe sees herself with someone like you see how she was with Millie and all that dude that's more uppercut. Like, I think she sees herself with someone just like a star. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what it is now. But you don't gotta drag Papoose like this. You could have just did a little bit more low key and did everything better. But when you got the bad guidance like that, clown that dude that you with, this the type of stuff that happens.
You told me thank you. I felt bad after because I didn't even realize that, like, oh shit, I could have just possibly put him in and said thank you, Remy. You weirdo. I'm really seeing try to argue. You a girl. Look at him, emotional.
See, and now this is the part that I don't like right here. Anytime a man starts to articulate himself, he's a girl, he's emotional, he's sassy. This is that toxic behavior, and this is why Remy Martin is not going to win in this situation with Papoose. You girls have to stop thinking because guys express themselves in 2025, they are emotional. One, everybody's emotional. Everybody has emotions. It happens. But you have to stop motherfucking trying to bash men for just expressing themselves, bro. We feel things too. We go through things as well. We're helping you. We're around y'all. It's not emotional. We're trying to communicate what we're going through. We're trying to communicate how we feel so we can have a better situation. But in Remy Ma's situation, she didn't want to be there no more. So instead of her saying, "Yo, I just want to leave and I'm interested in new things or whatever," and having an amicable breakup, you're making it troublesome for Papoose, and he got to start trying to figure out what's going on. Do this guy have something on you? Acting like you want to be with me, but then you're making it impossible for me to be with you. And Papoose is kind of confused. So I could maybe understand where he's starting to try to like find clues, where he's looking around your house, leaving recording devices and seeing like what does she love this guy, or does he have something over her, or like is she on drugs? Like what's the change in circumstances? And unfortunately, Papoose, she just outgrew you. That's what it like. From all of this, it looked like she just outgrew you, and you don't have enough relationship experience, or like, you know, you're not a player. You don't fuck a lot of girls like that. Like you fuck with one girl for a long period of time, you may be cheating and stuff like that, but you don't be around enough females to understand female nature to this degree. And when females want to go, they're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Like when females don't want to be with you no more, they will make it hell on earth for you to be in that relationship. And unfortunately, you was married and stuff like that, whatever. But now that you have moved on, you know, she's realizing, oh shit, you know, she wasn't probably really prepared for this aspect of the relationship or whatever the case may be, for you to actually move on and stuff like that. But eventually she'll get over this as well. So, you know what I'm saying, Remy, I feel like you should stop doing videos, Pap, maybe get your last 1-2 off, and just let the public scrutinize and y'all deal with all this behind the scenes. Please stop putting out videos.
Stop playing with me, sir. Stop playing with me. Matter of fact, let me get the Africa post on. Hold up. And the only reason why, if anybody's wondering why is he still on my health insurance, because it's against the law in New Jersey while you're going through a divorce to take them off of your health insurance. So unfortunately, I can't. Hold on. Let's scroll. Let me get those ready. Send me Shorty number. I send it directly to her. I send you the whole video thing that I literally entertained just because I knew this day was gonna come. Why are you hating on your relationship? Weirdo.
Remy, why would you send that to your? He ain't sending your boyfriend like what?
Weird to the dog.
Alright, that's not a good angle, right? That's not a I want looking cute.
You call me later. You call me back, call me later.
Holy shit, she really showed. Holy shit. She really showed the fucking screenshots. Nah, she ain't playing with you, Pap. You got chill. You got to chill. You got to abort mission, Pap. Abort the mission, Pap.
Sending me videos. Yo, right now it's 1 minute. I can't make this up if I want.
Wait, nigga got bad on his head. Right now, it's 1 million degrees. I can't make this shit up if I wanted to.
Why do I care what degrees is out there? Small talk. Videos of everything that's going on. Yo.
How the hell do they balance that? And not gonna lie, them little motor golf cars is fire. It's only 90 degrees today, but I'm assuming African is supposed to rain the next couple of days. That's gonna be torture. Remy's funny. You already know when they give the temperature, they always say 92, but feels XYZ. That shit felt like fire down here every day.
Oh, how do they balance that? I'm not gonna lie, the motor carts is fire. It's only 92 degrees. I'm assuming it's supposed to rain. You already know when they give the temperature. Everything was fine.
Nah, why is Remy trying to see this? Is females are trying to throw shade on her. Like, why are you dressing like Brooklyn over there? You better get some kente cloth. I'm like, nigga, why was he dressing like Brooklyn over there? That is kind of funny though. That is kind of funny. That's like when you wore the hat in the pool.
Fine.
I hate traveling with a bunch of shit. I don't have any clothes anymore. I wear the same things all the time. Damn, Pat.
You dressing like Brooklyn over there. You better get some kente cloth. I hate traveling with a bunch of stuff. Stop it. You have clothes. Look, I hate traveling with a bunch of stuff, and I don't have any clothes anymore. I wear the same things all the time. Stop it. You have clothes. You just don't want to come get them.
Oh,
what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Wait, let me read that part real quick. You said, stop it. You have.
What are you talking about?
Damn, Remy, hold on. Ben limited. Def got to figure that out. Read the caption. Oh, that's what this you put. I hate traveling. Stop it. You have clothes. You just want to come get them. Ben limited. Def got to figure it out. Read the caption. This how bad.
You just don't want to come get them. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You don't know that Remy's over the situation, bro.
Don't play with me. And the last time you was at the house, when you was in the closet, remember? I recorded that too because you're a weirdo. So now I got to do your weirdo tactics and record you and keep record of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I could see Pap doing stuff like that. I could see him hiding in closets. I could see him, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, he did not know what the situation was, and I feel like he was trying to figure it out, you know, and now that he figured it out, he kind of moved on or whatever. You're a little upset. He's a little upset. It is what it is. We're going to kind of end this or whatever the fuck Pap is talking about, but like, I've been here long enough.
So far, she's saying she fuck with me. I'm a believer. You know what I'm saying? So I want to go with that, but you're right though. Anything happen? Oh, that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. For how long it is? I got pictures, the texts, the videos of it. That shit gonna blow whatever I say is gonna go. I'm talking about where I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like the only reason why it's sparking is because you.
All right, so y'all heard that. And again, we're gonna play her basically saying she's been blackmailed. That's what it sounds like to me. What y'all think?
She would have been over. He would have been over. You put me in a predicament, so I had to still kind of be cool with the nigga to make sure he don't go all the way back and I'm not getting dragged on both sides by Team Papoose and Team Fuck this nigga.
That's Remy Martin telling them, nigga, I ain't about to stop fucking this nigga for you. In other words, nigga, I ain't about to stop fucking this nigga for you. I don't give a fuck what you do to this nigga.
You didn't give a fuck. You didn't fucking care.
That is not true.
And now everybody knows fucking this nigga. That's what she mad about.
I would have been stopped talking to this nigga. So you telling me you got a lame running around here bragging, oh, I'm fucking this wife, oh, the whole shit, right? You got a lame who came in front of me, shook my hand, and which is total disrespect as a man. You sleep with my wife, it is what it is. She chose that. She's an adult. That's not why I knocked you out. I knocked you out because you shook my hand. But he's on audio saying he blackmailing you. So which one is it?
Damn,
which one is it? You've told me numerous times.
Oh shit, that's a fuck.
You don't deal with him no more. Man. You want to go on Instagram and say you with your child every day. No, you're not. You just started being with the baby after I left. Once I left, you started trying to prove to me that you're with the baby and you're doing the right thing. You're doing things that I've always wanted you to do. You just called me the other day and said happy anniversary. I didn't even say it back to you, Rem.
I think she's over.
I didn't say it back to you. You know why? Because when our 15th year anniversary came, which was a milestone, we were supposed to have the whole thing that we did in the 10-year. You didn't want to acknowledge it properly because you was too busy running around doing what you was doing.
Nah, she was.
Now I'm in a space where I moved on. So for a person who got all these lies to say about me,
that happens. Females outgrow men.
That you
I think at that
try
point,
to call me the other day and say happy anniversary. Why is it that when I went to pick my daughter up, you asking me for gifts and things like that? Why is it? Because you're a narcissist. And in the process of you being a narcissist, anything you can't control, you're mad. But you lost the remote. So you know when somebody loses the remote, they go frantic. See, but what you didn't understand was my loyalty was because I said wedding vows before God, better for worse, richer for poor, sickness and health, death do us part. And I lived that out. I did nothing but take care of you. Every utility in that house to this day right now is under my name. The alarm company called me today. You talking all this money talk.
Oh, okay.
You just paid a
at least the utilities in Pat name, the house bill, Remy name, but the
within the last 2 weeks out of my account.
You got something.
I had to bail you out of jail when you caught your case. When you had to pay the civil case, and we backtracked it. Who account did that come from? Me. You didn't have a dime. Slay warned me. May he rest in peace. He warned me.
Wait, oh shit.
He warned me.
Whoa,
So when you say
Pap, I was trying to give you
malicious
credit
things
for that Slay shit. I thought you was riding with Slay. Oh, damn. Okay, so now we getting a little bit more information that don't got nothing to do with Remy, but we got something to do with Papoose career. K Slay ruined Papoose's career. I never knew that. I thought Slay
paid a civil
riding with Slay
case, and we backtracked it. Who account did that come from?
Me.
Me. You didn't have a dime. Slay warned me. May he rest in peace. He warned me. He warned me. So when you say malicious things about him, now that he's deceased, I know why, because he know the truth. So all of this money talk that you're talking, you're a liar.
What does that mean right there?
All you do is lie.
It be those messages I'll be wanting to really get like
say
that
something
little part right there.
Say 5 minutes later that she never said it.
What would she know about?
She would say she never said it. Right now on my phone, and like I told you,
that's gonna be the next.
You didn't have a dime. Slay warned me. May he rest in peace. He warned me. He warned me. So when you say malicious things about him, now that he's deceased, I know why, because he know the truth. So all of this money talk that you're talking, you're a liar. All you do is lie, very bipolar. Say something 1 minute and she'll say 5 minutes later that she never said it. She will say she never said it. Right now on my phone, and like I told you, I never wanted a penny. I never wanted one dime. All of the music I wrote for her, I never wanted one penny. I never put my name on the credit. I never did anything. When people said, we know Pat writing that. Oh, you want to go in here and say, oh, I was making music before him. You was. That's why when I started writing it, they saw the difference. You want to talk down upon me. You want to try to assassinate my character. But in actuality, there are people who interact with us. Anybody who ever been around her and never been around me, please step to the front. Am I respectful? Am I considerate? I come from a very big family. I'm very loved. I'm very loved, inside and outside. And guess what? Your family love you too.
Aww.
But you don't love them. You're very cruel to people because you're a narcissist. And you know what? It hurts me that I gotta even say this about you, that I gotta even come on this live and do this. But the fact that you tried to mention my children, the fact that you had the audacity to come on here and say, I haven't seen my daughter, when you didn't allow me to see my daughter. December 14th, when we gave my daughter a birthday party, you came to my attention. We spoke about the party. I said, how much is the party? You told me the amount of the party. You put up your half of the money for the party. I put up my money for my daughter's party. When my daughter's party took place, you had the audacity to send me a text and tell me not to come to my child's party. Why did you do that? Because I moved on. And I wasn't sitting in the house watching my daughter while you run around with this lame, come home to me and say you wasn't with him. Why would you be with him? He's so beneath you. When I noticed that you was probably getting blackmailed because you're such a liar,
black dick.
I tried to protect you.
She ain't
like I always protected
nails,
you.
Pap. She's getting black dick.
You want to make it, you want to go on the gram, you want to play games about me knocking him out. That's a small thing.
Ain't no drugs.
That wasn't the first time you saw me in action.
You getting dick down.
But you know what?
Maybe by him, maybe by a porn
like I said earlier,
but Remy getting
there's 3 reasons why she started to have so much animosity towards me. One was because I knocked him out. And it wasn't because she cared about his well-being. It was because she had been, as a celebrity, as a famous person who could be a role model if she wanted to, she has been behaving in a very,
Every girl want to get slutted out.
Should I say promiscuous? Should I say promiscuous?
Yeah,
she has been behaving in a very not too respectful way. And it's been right under the nose of the entire industry and everybody.
You know project bitches,
and people allow it because some of them are groupies. Some of them are clout chasers. Some people, you know, they know the truth, but they act like it's not happening. By me knocking him.
Listen, project girls are embedded with good pussy, and sometimes they want to express that good pussy to the world. Sometimes, listen, you gotta let a hoe be a hoe, but you married her, well, respectfully. You feel me?
Now it kind of put it out there what's really going on. Also, she tried to fool y'all and say, what person would be in the marriage with a loving husband being taken care of, bills paid, and cheat. You know what person would do that? You.
Exactly. When she was saying that shit, I was kind of saying the same shit like, huh?
Everything would be fine, and you would still violate. Yeah, because you know why?
Don't want to be there no more, bro.
You can't keep your legs closed, Rem.
Nah, that's not that.
That's one of the main problems with you. I could sit up here and run through your body count, but
it's not so much that she don't want to keep her like her legs closed. Listen, I'm just giving you my opinion, my personal opinion on the situation. You know what I mean? Fucking over like 200 girls. I think it's like 300 now, whatever. Freaking and no, I don't have any fucking disease, nothing like that. Last time I went to City MD. But to be honest with you, bro, it's not so much that she can't keep her legs closed. It's probably you're not fulfilling her sexual fantasies. And unfortunately, you know, when guys get older and stuff like that, especially in these committed relationships, like you don't know how to make your girl feel sexy, feel seen, and also be like sexually fulfilled and stuff like that. So they start going like outside the relationship, and then you accept that on some kind of cuck type of shit, right? Even in like a weird like P. Diddy Cassie situation type of thing, right? Like P. Diddy may know like, okay, like he fucks, but he can't fuck like a, you know what I mean, like a porn star. So he'll get a porn star to probably fuck his bitch, whatever, to keep the relationship going, whatever. Pat, in this situation, bro, you was supposed to step up. If you really love her, like you say you love her, bro, you're supposed to step up sexually. You're supposed to step up, and that glow that she got right now, while she's kind of single and all that, like you got to get her to that. And unfortunately, Pap, you was not really focused on the fashion aspect of it. And sometimes guys fall victim to that, like where it's like, oh, I don't care about clothes and da-da-da. It's like you gotta care because your girl cares. She's looking for all of that. You feel me? Remy is like, I feel like Remy is looking to be a real fucking star. Like that's what the aura that she's kind of giving off or whatever. Even though this situation is gonna be very bad, whatever. She may be able to bounce back, whatever. But Pap, you was supposed to start fucking her. Like
that's
you know what I'm saying, bro.
What
like,
I'm going to do, because I'm not here to tear you down, nigga, and I'm not here to disrespect you.
Nah, you're supposed to disrespect that pussy.
I'm not here to do that. But the fact that you mentioned my children and you fabricated,
you think that the world
after you've already been documented and recorded, telling the truth about how I supported you.
The only reason why I'm here for you, Pap,
telling the truth about our entire time together. But it wasn't good enough for you to move on and be an adult after you cheated, and I gave you numerous opportunities to stop the cheating. We went to a therapist. Why come on here and lie and say we haven't slept together since 2022?
Y'all supposed to go, you know what I'm saying? Have some threesomes.
Why come on here and make it seem like that's true? We never had an agreement. Oh, you be with who you be with, and I be with. We never had an agreement. All we had was you lying, saying that you're not with him. Why would you deal with him? That's all we had. And when I found out the truth that you were with him, you said, let's go to therapy. And I agreed. Then we made an agreement with the therapist. You violated the agreement again. So when I caught him, I knocked him out.
Respect the therapist.
Wherever I would have saw him at, I would have knocked him out. You so mad at me because I knocked him out at your event. Anywhere I saw him at, he was getting put down. And I told you this. I still got the messages telling you this. So all of this fabrication, all of these stories about me, my children, all of these stories about money. I paid every bill in that household. I did nothing but buy you gifts. It's photos and everything of it. It's all on my page. Never trust a celebrity who erased their Instagram. They hiding from something. It's still there. Me buying her gifts. All that materialistic. Yeah, if you notice, my entire thing was about materialism. You know what I'm saying?
I think Remy, like I said, bro, like I'm gonna keep saying, I think Remy is resetting. She's want to be a bigger star. She probably leave her page to do like big. She want to be bigger. It's okay. She's beautiful. It's nothing against that. Her putting you down, saying that you didn't do nothing for her, that's my problem. Her, you know what I'm saying, stepping on the black love thing this way, like that's my problem, Remy. Her open up her legs, I don't give a fuck about. You feel me? And I forgot what I kind of
recently told me she don't got no money. So what you talking this money talk? Hey, this is what I got in my account. Let's keep it a buck.
That ain't really for us.
So you want to fabricate these stories? I don't have to fabricate to impress anybody. Everybody knows I'm a hard worker. Everybody know I came from the bottom. Everybody know I went from artist transition to executive. All of the times y'all see me support this woman. Any song, any video she dropped. Show me one. Right? We bought this house together. We bought it together.
Wait, he's in the house right
We
now?
work together.
Is that why
I wrote one of your biggest records, man. One of your biggest hits. So you want to downplay me as an artist when I wrote one of your biggest hits. That's so sad. But like I said earlier, the fact that you chose to mention my kids, that's why I responded on this video. As far as the divorce, like I said, she never wanted to get a divorce. She never wanted a divorce. That's correct. And she didn't want to do it peacefully, like two adults, because the attorneys brought to my attention, if you guys agree, the divorce could be private. But if you don't agree, it gets messy. I brought that to her attention. She never wanted to do it. Just recent, and I say within the past few weeks, she's been saying that she wanted to do it civilized way. So we had a plan. She said she wanted to go to a mediator. She wanted to go to a mediator. She wanted to work it out. She even tried to tell me, like I told you yesterday, she started asking me, are you done with me? Are you done with me? I said, is that even a question? I'm going forward with the divorce. Yes. Now I wake up to this morning. Very strange. So what I'm saying to y'all is,
females
the reason why this is happening because you mentioned my children and you lied. You cheated with this lame since 2022. You cheated with numerous others before that. And you know it's true. You know it's true.
It happens. I ain't saying.
You know it's true.
It's just cheating. You should be cheating too, maybe.
Look at the comments. They know what I wrote. I wrote tons of her music. 90% of her music, I wrote it since I've been around her. I wrote probably like 3 songs on her first album.
And this is why Papoose didn't have a career. And that's why this is kind of fucked up, because you could clearly see where Papoose started falling off when he started messing with Remy. Like, he's writing all her stuff. And it's like, damn, you took so much of you and put it into her. And now, like, you know, you're kind of relegated to just being like just a good husband. You know what I'm saying? Even for Clarissa Shields, like, that's kind of like your role now in society. And listen, you're a smart man. Hopefully you find a way to navigate that and turn it into something better, whatever the case may be. You could be a proponent for Black love. You could kind of, you know, create shows around that, create your own thing around that, or whatever the case may be. But, you know, at some point you're going to have to start pouring back into yourself, because once Remy Martin's out of the picture, Clarissa Shields, I could see in a year, 2 years, she's going to start to kind of maybe throw you under the bus, or that situation may have problems and stuff like that, just because she's young. You know what I'm saying? She's young. She's out there, you know, she's all for the lovey-dovey stuff and all that right now. But, you know, when shit gets real and, you know, Remy done moved on and her star power, if Remy's star power starts to increase and get back to where it was at or higher, and now Clarissa and you is like out of vogue with society, then your relationship with Clarissa is going to start going downhill. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you always have to take care of yourself, focus on yourself, not focus on yourself. You got to focus on yourself as well too, but focus on your endeavors, because your female only loves you as much as you love you, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Thing. Not sitting in here tolerating somebody who constantly stabbing me in my back. So I decided to move on. And as far as the divorce, the reason why I filed today was because, like I said, me and her just spoke. And I told her, I'm going to go Saturday and speak to my attorney. After I speak, I'll be ready to do the mediation, you know what I'm saying, for the mediator. But since she's so upset, because if you pay attention, Clarissa has a fight coming up. Clarissa's out here shining like the diamond she is. And she's mad.
So all of this is promo for Clarissa's fight? Jesus Christ, I ain't gonna lie. What is
that I moved on.
Let's figure that out.
So she wanted to go on social media today and fabricate. You come on the live talking about, my mother went on YouTube and she said, are you in the hospital? Dumb fake hospital videos is old as hell. You just wanted an excuse to come up here and be malicious and make up lies. Let's keep it a buck. That was pathetic. This year on the live talking about, pay attention, y'all. Go back to the live and watch this. Oh, don't call me. No, y'all, don't call me. What Ed Lover say? Come on, son. Come on, son. Nobody was calling you. Nobody was calling you. Picked up the phone and said, no, don't call me. Oh, I thought you was calling me about that. They didn't even know she was live, y'all. Your bullshit and your tactics is not relevant. If you look at Cardi B video when she went at when she was talking, I think she went live about her husband or whatever, because I don't want to get in their business. But during her video, she was like, nobody call me. Nobody call me. You up here and you want to imitate that, man. You're not Cardi B, man. Let's keep it a buck. This is how phony you is. Yes, she did. She on the live saying, oh, don't call me, no. But she picked up the phone. Oh, I thought she was calling me about that. Nobody was calling me about that. They didn't care. Nobody cared about that. But this is the fabrication and the fakeness.
Courtroom shit. I ain't gonna.
This is the fakeness.
This is your YouTuber.
You just needed an excuse to do that. You've been telling me for the longest, when I knocked them out, oh, I'm gonna make you lose your job. That's the first thing that came out of my mouth.
What job you got?
Like I said earlier, never supported it. All the support y'all seen. And mind you,
got a
I don't want y'all to take my word for this. It speaks for itself. So document it. Never let these celebrities who you support spend money on, follow their journey, open their mouth when something bad happens to tell you, you don't know me. You don't know my real life. Yes, they do. I documented when my child was born in front of them. I documented the wedding. I documented visiting you. So these people been following our journey for a long time. They say that because they don't want you to believe your eyes. Y'all seen it, y'all. Everything y'all seen. This is the
part I want to kind of end it on.
Y'all seen the entire journey of us. And throughout that journey, what did y'all say? What did y'all notice? Y'all seen support. Y'all seen loyalty. Y'all seen authenticity. Y'all seen my daughter be born. I welcomed y'all into the delivery room. It was all documented. Now you want to lie to these people and rewrite history and say, he didn't support me, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. You're a damn liar. I had to pack up the house that you was renting when you caught the case and put everything in storage. I had to fly everybody up. I had to relocate and get a condo close to the prison so I could visit you. I went and visited you every day for a year straight because I knew you needed me. I knew you needed me. And now you want to come in front of these people and change that and change the facts of what happened?
See, niggas wouldn't do that.
Really? Why?
Put his life on
because I wouldn't lie and say I didn't knock some lame out who deserved it. You don't shake no man's hand and sleep with his wife.
Yeah, Papoose was a little tender. That's cool.
When you had to pay the civil suit, I paid that.
I'll sleep with my girl for not.
I left from overseas. I had another show. I was on tour. I skipped out of my show. Flew back here. They said, Pat, what you doing? You got another engagement.
All this motherfucker.
Your contract doing all this. I gotta go, man. Remy need me.
Nigga come out. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody who was on tour with me, please step to the front. I flew back and bailed you out. I flew back and bailed you out because that's what real people do. I don't want to bring people names in it, but another individual put up the house. I put up the cash because you needed it. And you know another reason why I had to bail you out because you didn't have the money. You didn't have the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to bring Joe in a minute. I'm not even going to bring them in it. But your relationship wasn't what it was at the time. You burnt all your bridges.
I remember that.
I was wondering at the time, damn, why nobody rock with her?
A little bit.
Why nobody supporting her? Why everybody turning their back? Because you burn your bridges. That's why I should have knew. That was a flag. That was a red flag. Your family love you. I tell you all the time. But do you love them back? Who do you love? Who do you love? You got a problem with everybody. Ever since Cam left Juju, she been the bitter best friend. Putting bad ideas, bad concepts, bad advice in your ear.
Oh.
Let's keep it real.
See
what I'm saying? This is what I mean.
Bad guidance, see?
Because to me,
bro,
this ain't what it is.
Bro. I've been in these streets a long fucking time, bro. And I ain't survived by accident. And I ain't on YouTube by accident. Jesus fucking Christ, that's how real it is. But yeah, bro, I could tell when it's bad guidance, bro. Damn, that's crazy.
But the fact that you mentioned my children, I cannot let that ride. Because I stand on that. You want to fabricate. So, you know, you're very ungrateful. And it's sad to say, I don't want to disrespect you as a woman, but you're a narcissist.
Nah, he said that shit like he just dropped the bomb, but you're a narcissist. It was no fucking bomb, Pap. Anyway, man, Jesus Christ, man. I don't think Remy got any new lives or nothing like that. But yeah, man, this shit is crazy, bro. I mean, we could probably go to like the end of her last one or whatever, but this shit is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? What I would say is this: Papoose, you definitely was manipulated in this situation. You was manipulated willfully as well. You know, there was a point, I feel like, you know, after the 15th anniversary, there was a point when Remy Martin ended up being over you and she wanted to leave the situation or whatever. And maybe you stood for too long. Let's see what she said a little bit. We're gonna skim through this and then end this.
My daughter's school. I tell you, I talk so nice. I try to talk, and when I call, like, hey, I don't call from my kid phone or bullshit. None of that. I be chilling.
Because she's over him. She's chilling because she don't have no real love for him like
I'm
that.
stopping them from moving on with their life. I'm trying to take some. Never ever happened. Writes my rhymes.
Oh, okay.
So who the fuck was writing my rhymes before I met him?
You.
When I was on Lean Back and Conceited and Meat and Pun and all, like, what? Are you fucking dumb? Like, what? Sound fucking crazy.
Sound to me like he wrote them raps.
If everybody was so successful, right? Prior to me mentioning them or saying anything, you don't. Who else you don't know? Ganjan gossip, not bothered. This is addressing the bullshit. I'm sure that they're probably screen recording me right now, snipping it, putting it here. Make sure it be very clear. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm tired of people saying I'm sick. I'm in a coma. I'm punching the air. I'm stopping them from moving on with their life. I'm trying to take something. Never.
But you are like, this is a little bitter though.
Writes my rhymes. So who the fuck was writing my rhymes before I met him? When I was on Lean Back and Conceited and Meat and Pun and all, like, what? Are you fucking dumb? Like, what?
Yeah, he definitely wrote those raps.
Sound fucking crazy. If everybody was so successful, right? Prior to me mentioning them or saying anything, go back and look. Go find me some posts on the Shade Room, on Hollywood Unlocked. Find me some interviews on these platforms before December. Before December. I'll wait.
I guess she's talking about Clarissa Shields because Papoose was famous before he met you, right?
I'm not mad at it. Why the
Papoose was signed to $1.5 million.
Why would I want
he was the
my kid father
before he met you
to be messed
and when
up?
He met you, he started kind of like,
nigga, if I got the bag or I'm in position, I'm gonna make sure niggas like that's what I do. But that's what he preys on. When I sat back and looked at what is the similarities here? Me, this one, baby mom, this people with who father wasn't really present, people who don't get along with their mom like that, people whose family take advantage of us because we paying for everything and they just using us and we feel like it's the same thing. And then in comes the knight in shining armor. I got this. I'ma hold you down. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Ain't nobody come touch you while I'm here. Meanwhile, they're the ones taking the most. They're the ones doing the most. And you don't see it in the beginning because in the beginning it's just like, oh my God. I'm sure over there, don't call women bitches. Be like, this female and this woman, I'm just so upset. He's so respectful to women and he loves his mom and he's so good to his kids. And
You see, and that right there is like the tricky part of it all, right? Because it's like, you know, I wanna be honest, right? I want to be honest, even though I'm supposed to be ending the shit. It's like, just keep dragging me on. But I want to be honest though, right? I feel like Remy Martin, some of her problem with Pap is that he didn't take her side, even when she was going against her family and stuff like that. Females like this, when they're warring with like their family, whatever, like take my side, nigga. You feel me? If I don't like my mom, nigga, like, you feel me? Kind of be on my side. Like, don't be my mom's voice in my house type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you don't really know what the situation is between me and my family or whatever. And I feel like, you know, Pap was speaking on that. Oh, you know, your family don't focus on, but it's like, at the end of the day, Pap, that's not really a place to speak on her family situation or whatever. Your place as a husband is to be there for her. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, you've done a lot of, like, you probably fucked up in a lot of areas, Pap, but you don't deserve to get treated like this. But you know what I'm saying? I could definitely kind of see what's probably happening to what's being said.
And then you start to see, oh, yes, you said you supported while you was locked up. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's not what you're supposed to do.
That's
always
when
leave when you get locked
they'll
up.
lie to protect
Girls
you
always
and to
leave
protect your
when you get
feelings and this and that. That's what was supposed to be done. When nigga was out here trying to make me look stupid, I said, yo, why don't we sit down? So listen, we don't got to be together. We don't even got to act like we together, because we were acting like we together. No, we wasn't. We don't got to do that. We literally said that. I wrote up a whole thing. He put his part in there. I put my part in there. I said, let's just put this out. We ain't got to this. So this way, when you move on, you can move on with whoever you want to move on with. And that could be that, and vice versa. They be wanting to control what you do even after.
Nah, he just wasn't. He
He
really loved
if I
you,
sit
bro.
next to
Like,
somebody, if I
really
talk to
loved
somebody,
her.
that's a
Really
new
wanted
boyfriend.
that
Well,
shit.
she for the streets. Well, she just with everybody. She just doing everything. You're fucking dumb. I am who the fuck I am and who I been. Like, what?
Yeah, you been a hoe.
Now everybody think I'm crazy. No.
Nah, you been crazy.
I have no, like, what women, how do y'all think y'all know what people, what do you tell somebody being broke to y'all? Because I see a lot of this, like, upgrade, downgrade, so-and-so's broke, this one's broke. Like, what are y'all talking about?
I mean, you was talking on that money shit, so don't try to change it now. This is just about money. You always want money all this time.
I spoke to the man at the shop, and he said, I could actually come pick it up. Then I thought about it, like, I'm not paying for my own jewelry to come back.
Oh,
that's
this
crazy.
Pawn shop shit.
Where did I put those damn pawn shop receipts?
Oh shit! Damn, this shit just keep getting juicier. Oh my god, this shit just don't stop.
I don't know where the fuck I put that shit. They somewhere around here. I don't know. But I found them when I was packing, hidden underneath the soles of sneakers. Like, what? No, it's a gambling thing. It's a real bad gambling problem over there. Be careful about that. Don't be out here. Don't be out here throwing shit and trying to orchestrate it and make sure people's parlays go through and end up in jail like I was. But anyway, shout out to Pristine. Look at my rings. Look at my rings.
I did not expect that. I'm not even gonna lie. I did not expect that.
Look at my rings. And let's see. Little Ivy Pristine Jewelers. Hold on. It seems like you miss him and you're high. I support you, but go get your husband back and work it out. Girl, do I look high?
No, she's not high. I ain't gonna lie. She's not high. She's not on no drugs.
I asked you nicely. So, yo, could you just tell her to stop? But you know what you told me? I can't control her. That was the problem. You thought you can't, like me? I'm a chill. Like, I'm a chill.
And that's what I was figuring too.
Whoa,
I mean, as I said earlier, like, he's probably telling her to, she can't. She's not.
Stop trying to have a reason to come over here. Come get that shit. Like, what? Ain't nobody stopping nothing. Nothing. Papoose. Fucking play with me.
Yo, why?
Why
is Bronx girls like this? Yo, what is wrong with y'all, bro?
I can't control her.
Yo,
that was the problem.
Remy be cutting ass. That's another thing.
Like me,
I know Pat be getting his ass
chill.
cut in the house, bro.
Like I'm
my
chill.
first girl, my first love.
I don't really say that.
And she used to be so funny, bro.
Specific.
Remy reminds me, she was a promiscuous hoe ass bitch too.
What y'all talking about?
Yo, she was fucking hilarious.
Man, what?
Nigga said Papoose.
Y'all fucking crazy. Stop playing with my name. 2025. I'm not letting nobody get away with saying nothing. Don't call me like y'all gotta see these people come on. Ram, this is not you. It's not me, but I'm tired. Stop making it seem like something. Stop.
Oh, that's why he keeps saying.
And y'all motherfuckers, y'all the ones that be doing this. Because y'all be like, yo, she did. After this whole lot, it's still gonna be like, she's stressed. She want him back. She did. Like,
nah, she don't want him back.
That's corny. I have the papers. For the one who just checking and saying sign those papers, then I'm the one with the papers. I'm the one with the lawyer. I'm the one retained the lawyer. Fucking over. You don't get that grace from me anymore. He not speaking on nobody. You know why? Because he don't got nothing to say. He not even speaking on nothing over there. He just letting motherfuckers do this all day. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna let this one say whatever. And pray that Rem not gonna say nothing to refute it. Nah, them days is fucking over. You don't get that grace from me.
I ain't gonna lie, Pat. You are gonna have to, at some point, you're gonna have to control Clarissa and how she responds to Remy and stuff like that. That you are gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? That is still the mother of your child and all that. You feel me? If you're gonna, I don't even know if you should address things, but you do have to stop her from speaking on Remy, because you know what I'm saying. Like, it don't really make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, Clarissa is your new girl. Why is she so concerned about Remy unless you're constantly speaking about Remy? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, at this point now, shit is set in stone. Now, I kind of got to move on, and we're going to see what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see what Papoose's life is like without Remy. We're going to see what Remy Ma's life what Remy Ma's life is like without Papoose. But y'all done did it all. Please don't destroy Black love more than this. Please.
You don't get that grace from me anymore. You just don't. You're a piece of shit, Papoose. You really are. You have turned into a piece of shit. This shit right here, the gambling, the failures that you've had in your career or whatever that didn't pan out how you wanted to, has turned you into somebody else. Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. What are you talking about?
I could believe that. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I could believe that. I could believe that I could believe that Papoose did probably change a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I could believe that Remy Martin does want to be a star. I could believe that situation is just not working out anymore. And at the end of the day, sometimes it happens like that. But what I don't agree with is y'all dragging each other on the internet, because I believe in Black love. My child has to believe in Black love. And we don't have so much Black relationships to really look up to and aspire to be. So I'm happy that y'all both got your shit off or whatever. This is me as a 5% of God body, man from the Bronx. Family in Forest who knows Remy Ma, Papoose. I'm pretty sure I know some people know Papoose, whatever. Y'all just leave it at what it is. Do everything else, you know what I'm saying, behind closed doors. Maybe do some Angie Martinez interviews. Like, don't do no more live stream bullshit. Like, y'all just letting too much go. Go with your publicist. Go to a radio station. Have a real interview. Go to Joe Budden. People who love you, who's going to make sure that y'all say what y'all need to say, but not say too much, because we still need, like, even if Black love don't work, we need to know how to get out of a Black love situation without the toxic behavior. So if y'all could at least demonstrate that to us, like, just show us how y'all could divorce and still raise a kid happily, that'd be great. My name is Flea Belly, the motherfucking God, the most wise. This here has been Black Renaissance Podcast. I did not expect to be here for 2 hours breaking down this Remy Martin and Papoose thing, but you know, they're both Black. 5% I had to. If y'all got any questions, comments, leave it in. I got comments right here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Before I leave up out of here, I didn't even see this. Then they leave. Don't be a rat. He's speaking facts. It doesn't happen. It's a choice. Damn, I'm sorry. I didn't even know y'all was writing and all that. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry about that, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I guess some people agree with Papoose and all that, whatever the case may be. Let's before we get up out of here, let's just let Remy lead us out, and I'll just probably leave some little commentary.
I could give great advice. If motherfuckers listen to me, they would be great. I actually think if that was my friend, while her friends be on my phone, calling my phone, literally playing on my phone, because they got my number from this bozo, while they playing on my phone, if that was my friend, I would be like, girl, you just turned 30 years old. You are a world champion. You are accomplished. You have made it from out the ghetto, from the slums, from the depths of Flint, Michigan. You don't got no kids. You have your whole life ahead of you. Why are you attaching yourself to this 47-year-old man that doesn't have anything going, has no career, no job, no income, except for the income that he's claiming off of you?
All right. Okay. All right.
That he begged for, but telling you he wants another one. Let me guess. He's telling you he want a son, right?
Damn, Pat. Whoa, hold on. This nigga living my life now.
He has a son.
He just doesn't my relationship. Hold on. Let me get the fuck out of here now.
I'm thinking what y'all do. Yes, so we have a son.
Damn, God. Jesus Christ. I was trying to get up out of here now.
Is very much alive and well, and probably feels slighted sometimes. He does. And my son, who has been like a son to him most of his life. When we got together, our children were 4 years old. They're now 24. I would be telling you, girl, get your ass from over there. What are you talking about? That's what I would be doing if that was my friend.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not hating.
I ain't gonna lie. Remy is tight about Pap and just he want him to be miserable. That's fucked up. Don't be that person. Don't be that person.
Let him like I told you at the very beginning, that shit is corny. It's a come up and it's corny.
Nah, he's not. That's not a come up. I mean, in her situation it might be, but in your situation,
okay, that's what's happening right now.
Nah, listen, Remy. Listen, at this point, this is the shit. That's the little bipolar shit. Papoose is talking about. Listen, at the end of the day, this is what it is, man. Motherfucking, at the end of the day, this is what it is. Remy, she loved Pap. She ended up falling out of love with Pap at a certain point in time in her life, or whatever the case may be. Papoose really loves Remy. He put everything. He literally put his whole life into Remy Martin, and now things ain't really work out, or whatever the case may be. He got to kind of move on, or whatever. It is what it is. You feel me? Me personally, I feel like Pap should have, fucked her better. He should have, changed his style. Probably played more a little youthful and stuff like that, whatever. At the end of the day, he fucking with Clarissa Shields right now. I feel like that relationship's gonna last a year or 2 years. Once Remy's out the picture, a year later, Clarissa's gonna be out the picture, and then Pap, you're gonna have to focus and depend on yourself and stuff like that. That thing that Remy Martin said about the gambling addiction, Pap, if you do have a gambling addiction, that's bad, because a lot of y'all niggas, y'all don't do drugs, but then y'all go and get gambling addictions, which is worse than drugs, and now they're pushing that shit like it's legal. You know what I'm saying? Stop with the gambling. Stop with the FanDuel. Stop with the parlay. Stop with that shit is a dub, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit is worse than crack cocaine, my nigga. Y'all niggas is going poor. Y'all niggas going broke. Y'all niggas fucking up a lot of shit with this gambling shit. Y'all niggas is not smart. Y'all niggas is not Vegas bookies and all that. Relax. Anyway, with that being said, it's the most watched video, buddy. Let me know how you feel, man. Sorry for this 2-hour stream, whatever. Please like the stream if I didn't, but it is what it is. Black motherfucking power. Since Remy Martin and Papoose didn't work, I guess I'm gonna have to save Black love. So you feel me? I'll probably put my relationship on blast this summer or whatever. Y'all can look up to me. But that being said, see you on the next one, man. It's the most watched Flea Valley. If I got any topics I want me to speak on, leave it in the comments. I'm pretty sure there's probably ways you can reach out to me or follow me on Instagram. OTM_OG.FLEE. And this has been, another Black Renaissance Drain. I ain't expect to be here this long. Shout out to everybody that supported and everybody that stood and watched the whole thing. All 7 of y'all. Deuces. FBA all day. Be motherfucking one. Black love come first. OY to the G's. OTM to the fleas. You already know that.